So the other day I was playing Destiny. That's Destiny for the Xbox One, also available for the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 4. If you haven't bought it yet, get for the PlayStation, alright? Because they get all the best content. Soon to be available for the PC once the new DLC comes out. Hopefully. I was playing Crucible. I believe it was the Delphi map from Mars. I'm not really too sure. I'll have to double check. You'll see soon once the video starts. Now I was thinking to myself, something's going on with this control thing. I really got to figure out how the point system works. I know it's the first of 20,000, but really, I've been in a match where I've had all 3 control points and we've lost because the other team took the lead in the final seconds. So I decided I'd look over some archive footage from video games that I've been recording, some gameplays, and kind of pay attention to how the points are gathered. And here is what I discovered. Your points that you accrue for every kill, every capture, every neutralization of a zone, that goes to your total team score. And like I said before, first 20,000 wins. That kind of blows my mind. It's going to change the way I play the Crucible. So I'm going to spend some time during this gameplay video to show you, kind of demonstrate. I'm not going to show you anything or demonstrate because this is like before I figured out. I'm going to explain to you how the point system works. What gets the most points. Some of my ideas of what would be a good strategy. And maybe it might change the way you play the Crucible. But we'll see. Check it out. Firebase Delphi, Echo Chasma, Mars.
Control. Alpha Team.
The game is Control on the Crucible. How does it work? Well, you score points. How do you score points? I'm going to go capture this zone, but I'm by myself. So when you capture a zone, as you may or may not know, you get 75 points. And since I'm the only one here, my team gets 75 points. The other team had 2 people, so they got 150. But you may be asking, wait a minute, Danny. Why did they get 150? Well, I just said they got 2 people. There are 2 people on the other team that got 75 points for capturing the zone. So the team gets 75 plus 75. Now imagine if everybody on the team, all 6 players, we all go in and capture a zone. That's 75, 150 times 3 is 450. The team would have got 450 points. And if you look right now, the other team just now got to 460, it looks like. So we would have already had them beat. Not to mention we would have captured the zone much quicker than they would have with only 2 people. But as it is, they decided to go capture Zone Bravo. So they probably had 2 or 3 people in the zone at Zone Bravo. And what did they get out of it? 2 or 3 people would be 150 or 225. Whoop-de-doo. That's still not as much as if all 6 of us would have just stuck around and captured the zone at Zone Alpha. So what do you take away from this? Why don't everybody just go to Zone Alpha? This isn't Call of Duty. This isn't Call of Duty domination. It's not the domination that you grew up with, okay? You don't get points like you did in Call of Duty. It's not like, oh, every second you get a point for each zone that you have. No. You get points when you as a team member get points for your team. It's just like team deathmatch on a point-based system, except it's control. So what do the control points actually do? Why capture the control points? Well, like I said before, you get 75 points for every teammate that's involved in capturing a control point. You also get 25 points for every teammate that's involved in neutralizing a control point. So if all 6 of you decide to run from control point A all the way over to control point C, now you get the 25 points times 6, which is 150 for neutralizing, and then you get another 450 points for capturing Zone C. And why are you going to be able to capture Zone C? Because the other team's all running a control point Bravo, because they think it's Call of Duty. So already you're way up there in score. Nobody's even got a kill yet. You get a kill. What do you get for a kill? Well, I just got a kill. I think there was a headshot involved, but I could be wrong. No, there wasn't. Let me tell you what I got. Since I got a kill, I start off with 100 points. If I get a headshot, you add 10 points to that. If I use my grenade, you add 10 points. If I use a heavy weapon like I am right now, you add 15 points. If I use my super, you know what the super is, like the Titan using that body slam thing, or a Warlock launching that purple crap out of his hands, you get 25 points. That's for every kill. If you control a zone, you get 50 points. If you control 2 zones, you get 50 points times 2, which is 100. Look at that. If you're on a 5 kill streak, you get 25 points added. There are so many other multipliers. For every teammate that helps you get that kill, they get 50 points for an assist. If you kill somebody that's in a vehicle, you get 75 points. If you happen to be piloting a vehicle, that's another 25 points that you get. You kill the first place guy on the enemy team, 50 points. If you're sitting there neutralizing or capturing a zone, that's 25 points. Look at that. There's my super. So I get the 1 times zone, which is 50 points, plus the super, 25 points, plus the kill. This is how you get points in control. So what does this all mean? What are you going to do now that you know all this? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And you think about what you're going to do. Like, comment, subscribe. In your comments, let me know if you have any change in strategy with this newfound information that you probably already knew. Look at me. Listen to me talking about like I'm discovering this stuff. You probably already knew this. Here's what I'm going to do. If I'm running in a party of 6, we're not splitting up. Because we're going to capture zones and get the most amount of points for every neutralization and capture. If we have a zone, the killer is going to get 50 points as a bonus, and every other teammate that puts shot on the enemy, they're going to get 50 points as an assist. Not to mention we already got a kill going into it. This is how you rack up points as quick as possible. Remember, it's the fastest team that gets to 20,000 points. If it's 19,990 to 19,000 and you have 3 zones captured, but the enemy gets the next 6 or 7 kills, you're gonna lose because the enemy got kills and you didn't. Think about that. So you spawn, all 6 of you go to a control point, Alpha or Charlie, whichever one it is, and you capture it. You look on your map. They should have already captured Charlie. Check and see where the red dots are. Guarantee you they're all running to Bravo. When you see that little indicator on that little Bravo logo that's on your screen, on your heads-up display, when it starts changing the enemy color, go to their Charlie or Alpha. If you have Alpha, go to Charlie. If you have Charlie, go to Alpha. And go capture that. All 6 of you. You're all going to need to be on headphones, microphones, whatever it is. Get on a microphone so you can communicate. Communication is key. If you, the 6 of you running around, happen to run into somebody, one person, that person's not going to survive. You're going to kill him. Easy. And the people that lay a shot on them, they're going to get 50 points. The guy who got the kill, his little super energy bar, that little yellow thing that's on my screen right now, it's going to keep going up. First person that gets a super, he deploys his super, bunch of orbs of light come popping out. Everybody else can pick them up. He generates 1, 2, 3, 4, who knows how many orbs. Basically, the way I've seen it, you kill 1 person with super, you got 2 orbs of light. You kill 4, you got 5 orbs of light. I actually really haven't found any correlation. But there's 6 of you running around. The enemy's not going to be able to kill you. So you just run between Alpha and Charlie, Alpha and Charlie. You know what? If they capture all the zones, who cares? That's just going to give them 150 bonus points for every kill they get. But they're not going to get any kills because they're not running around in a pack of 6 crazy power-hungry guys. You got this. Your team is going to win every time. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you think my strategy is just a bunch of crap. Also, I might be mistaken. I spent a lot of time reviewing archive footage of gameplay, and I haven't really found any correlation between the number of zones you got and just a random timer that gives you points every once in a while. You know, like the Call of Duty domination game type. I could be wrong. Kills happen so frequently in this game, it's really hard to discern as to how teams are getting points. It seems like they're coming from the kills and only the kills and the captures and the neutralizations. But I could be wrong. Let me know what you've noticed. Maybe there's some kind of Reddit article out there that I don't know about that has more accurate portrayal of how the point system works. Look at that. Did I generate orbs of light? Yeah, I just generated 1 orb of light. Okay, 1 kill with my super, 1 orb of light. That's fine. Whatever. Let me know what you think of this strategy. And if it works for you, try it out. If it works for you, great. Look at that move. That guy just slid and shotgunned me. That is such a great move. That move is so OP. Especially the likes of me with my scout rifle aiming for your head. Good move, buddy. Well, I'm running short on gameplay footage. Getting close to the end. There we go, we won. You know, if you're going to take anything away from this video, it should be this. When you're in control, focus on the kills. Don't worry so much about the damn control points. And for God's sake, stay away from control point Bravo, especially on this map. It's like a death trap. Why would you want to go there? You're just going to give the other team kills. Just go between Alpha and Charlie. I went 21-4, 5.25 KD. What's Bungie going to give me? Nothing. Of course. What did you expect? Well, that's all I have for today. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Adios.